This is Jazz by Walter Dean Myers. I've always wanted to learn about jazz, so that's why I chose this topic. It says, to the children of New Orleans. It was published in 2006. And just, it says, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it says, when we use the term jazz, we are talking about an approach to music that's exciting and creative, one that relies on improvisation and spontaneity. American in its origins, today, jazz is played throughout the world in performances that celebrate both the history of this rich music as well as its immediacy. There are many kinds of jazz: swing, bebop, cool jazz, fusion, and free jazz are just a few. But its fundamental premise remains the same: musicians composing something new as they perform. The illustrations in this are really just beautiful, and it's illustrated by Christopher Myers. So jazz, start with rhythm, start with the heart, drumming in tongues along the Nile. A black man's drum speaks love. Start with rhythm, start with the heart. Work songs, gospel, triumph, despair, voices lifted from the soul. We got a bit of a change in direction. It says, Louie, Louie, how you play so sweet? Louie, Louie, how you play so sweet? Have you heard down in Bourbon Street? What have you heard in Bourbon Street? I heard London turned it black and blue. Heard Copenhagen played it my way too. Heard a sad song, swung it into joy. Heard a bad tune, spanked it like a naughty boy. Louie, Louie, how you play so sweet? What have you heard down on Bourbon Street? America's music. What did the world see? What did the world hear? Black men sweating in 4/4 time, behind the beat, around the beat, bending the in-between, strings crying like midnight windows' horns, tearing down Jericho walls, a clarinet sassing its way through a Sunday night sermon, and the chorus calling out blues and ragtime and jazz. From Mississippi to Harlem, while the folks across the ocean were just saying, America. Oh, Miss Kitty. Oh, Miss Kitty, she's as round as she is tall. I said, oh, Miss Kitty, she's as round as she is tall. Ain't nothing about Miss Kitty you would say is small. Dance, Miss Kitty, dance till the break of dawn. You've been dancing, Miss Kitty, since the day you were born. Oh, Miss Kitty, she's in love with the piano man. Tickle them ivories, boy. Oh, Miss Kitty, she's in love with the piano man. Hit the white keys, too. He's a slitty-eyed gangster, but plays like he got a plan. Dance, Miss Kitty, dance till the break of dawn. You've been dancing, Miss Kitty, since the day you were born. What that saxophone man doing? He played it high, and he plays with so much feeling. Yeah, he plays it high, and he plays with so much feeling. Go get some water, 'cause he's burning up the ceiling. Dance, Miss Kitty. Dance till the break of dawn. You've been dancing, Miss Kitty, since the day you were born. And this one's called Stride. We got jiving in our bones, and it won't leave us alone. We're really moving, jiving bones. We got pride in our stride, and we know it's all the style. We're steady grooving. Pride, stride. This piano's hard and driving, and the tones are getting to me. Hear them talking driving tones. There's a glide to the ride, and the feeling's coming through me. The bass is walking. Glide, ride. I hear singing in my heart. Yes, it's rhythm. Yes, it's art. No use in stalling. Singing heart. My puppies are going to improvise too. Anyway, I hear singing in my heart. Yes, it's the rhythm. Yes, it's art. No use in stalling. Singing heart. I got jump in my feet, and I'm turning up the beat. Heat. Left hand hauling. Jump. Feet. I'm out here swinging. Excuse me. From the start. Can't get no higher. Swinging start. We got bumping the beat where the crazy rhythms meet. This band's on fire. Bump. Beat. I think it's showing us some jazzy songs and all the different ways people play jazz and in different places. Goodbye to old Bob Johnson. Well, goodbye to old Bob Johnson. We'll haul his body slow. There's a white horse a-striding, a sad deacon riding, 6 men to lay him low. The drums are solemn as we walk along. The banjo twangs a gospel song. Let the deacons preach and the widow cry while the sad horn sounds a last goodbye. Goodbye to old Bob Johnson. Goodbye. Now jazz gets a little styling going on here. A little fancy. Move along, Bob Johnson. I know you're striding high. Yes, the church band is swinging and the sisters are singing a jazzy lullaby. We told St. Peter that you're on your way. You brought your horn and you're here to stay. We're stepping and we're hipping and we're dipping too. We're celebrating, syncopating, and it's all for you. The trumpets blow some hot licks and they start to climb along the road to heaven in 4/4 time. Every face is smiling and every eye is dry. Goodbye, Bob Johnson. Goodbye. 20-finger jack. It's a lot of fingers. Well, the walls are shaking and the ceiling's coming down because 20-finger jack has just come back to town. The keyboard's jumping and the music's going round and round. If he had any sense, he left it in the lost and found. Here we go. Baba booty boo boo bob. Booty boo, ba ba, ba ba ba, booty boo. I'm pretty sure there's a better way to do that. There's a steady beat walking and the melody's talking too. If you ain't moving, there must be something wrong with you. My knees don't like it, but my feet just got to dance. My heels can't follow, but my toes will take a chance. Bee-ba booty, bee-ba booty boo, bee-ba booty, ba-ba-ba-ba, booty boo. Drop your blues and throw away that frown, 'cause 20-finger jack has just come back to town. Bebop. Oh, bebop. Bebop, oh wee, oh wee, oh bebop, bebop. Don't you dig I'm free, oh bebop, bebop. Do you dig my jive? This jazz that I'm playing is keeping me alive. The sweet honey changing and the mood rearranging and the axe that I'm grounding and the melody I'm finding goes screaming, goes screaming, goes screaming to the moon. Oh bibbity bop bop, oh wee, oh bibbity bop square can't mess with me. Oh bitty bitty bop snake can't bite my style, but a bitty bitty bibbity bop chick can stay a while. As the jazz that we're playing and the licks that we're laying and the dues that we're paying and the blues that we're slaying go screaming, go screaming, go screaming to the moon. Oh yeah. I bet you this sounds a lot better with people with musical abilities. Let's see. There's just, I think these are all songs, like jazzy songs or poems, none of which I've seen. I wish I could play the music. I'm going to figure out a way, or I'll buy it so that I can record it on there. I have a CD that came with it, but I don't have a CD player anymore. Yeah. It also has a really cool glossary of jazz terms in the back, so it's a really good resource, I think. This is one I think you could do a couple of days with kids because there's a lot in it, a lot of really cool, rich stuff. And it even talks about a timeline, like the jazz starting in the 1800s, which I did not know. And then in the Civil War, and then taking us through the 1900s, and all the way to today. Jazz is played throughout the world in concert halls, nightclubs, and theater. Now, Wynton Marsalis is one jazz dude that I do know. I think he was in Johnny Carson when I was little. So, what a gorgeous book. And like I said, they do have the CD player, but it used to be you could play CD players on your computer, but not anymore. So I'm going to have to do some thinking about that. All right.